folks, this is a little video to show you how assignment 4 should work once you've completed it. So over here I have the assignment 4 itself. Over here I have Postman, so we can look at the outcome of our URLs. And down here I have my terminal. I'm going to start by starting my Swift project. And the first one here is JSON all. Let's press send. And you'll see that I get a JSON dictionary which contains my accounts and an array of accounts. So I'm going to come back to this one a few times as I make changes to the API. The next one I'm going to show you is JSON Username. So let's go here to JSON Username. Let's show you that this is a get. The first thing I want to show you is if I forget to put the username, then I get this JSON here. Saying, okay, and then let's put in a username that doesn't exist, and there we go, we get username not found. And finally, let's put in a username that exists, and there we go, we get the JSON of the username that exists. So that's the way JSON username works. Now let's try Json Login. So let's go ahead here, and first of all, let's do login with no parameters, and it just tells us that we need a username and a password. Let's log in with CBC Diver. It still tells us we needed a username and a password. I don't want you to be overly specific. Let's put in an incorrect password, so I'll put 999 exclamation, and we get a false. And then 99 exclamation, whoops, we still get a false, then exclamation 99, and we have it true. So how about if I put in a bad username? We still get a false, and we don't tell the user specifically what the problem is. So that's the way this one works. Next, let's do JSON add. So first thing we have to remember for JSON add is we have to switch this from a get to a post. We'll go ahead here and we'll do JSON add. We'll make sure our body is empty, so I'm going to delete these first. So there we have JSON add with the body empty. And let's run that, and it tells us that username, email, and password are missing. So let's go into the body here, and let's add username. And I'll do Chris underscore Shad. Then we'll go here, and we'll do email, and we'll do chris@gmail.com, and finally we'll do password, and we'll do ABCD 1 2 3 4. So let's send that, and it says that the username is incorrect, and that's because the username can only have lowercase characters and letters. So there we go, we got it true because it worked. So let's go back and verify that by going back to JSON all. So there we go, we got our new command. Very good. Let's go back to JSON add. Let's go back to our body, and this time let's try and do the exact same one. And we see that the username and the email are not unique. So let's add a 1 there, and the email's not unique, so let's add a 1 there. And boom, there we go, we have another command. So just, that's the way that works, pretty straightforward. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a put. So what we're going to do here is we're going to change this to put. We're going to put in the put And we're going to change password. How do we change the password? Well, let's see. It tells us that we need a username and we need a password. So let's put in CBC Diver /1234567 and let's send that in, and we got true, so we updated the password. Okay, the password can only have letters, numbers, and special characters, and it's got to be at least 8 characters. Now, but if we put in a bad username and a good password, we should get a false. Sorry, account not found, password not changed. So there you go, that one works. So let's try username. So we'll go over here and we will try username. Whoopsie. And let's do CBC Diver to Chris. And that's true, so that worked. Okay, so let's take a look at our commands now. Where is our all? Right here. So there we have. Let's open this up a little bit. Why can't I get to the bottom? Okay, so where's Chris? Chris is there. So now let's go back to the one we just did. And let's change CBC Diver to day 9. Oops, new username already exists. User not changed. Okay, so you have to make sure the new user exists. As well, this has to match, right? I can't do that because it's not the correct format. Okay, let's keep going. Now we have email. So let's go ahead here and do the email. So whose email we're going to change? Well, let's just try that. So we need a username. So let's do Chris/Chris.com. Okay, email is not in the correct format. So Chris@Chris.com. Boom, there we go, that's true. So now let's go back and take a look. And there we go, Chris has been updated, very good. Now, our last one is delete. So let's go ahead here, and first let's go to delete. Let's go here to Json. And let's start with a username that does not exist. So let's start with Peter. Username does not exist, cannot be deleted. Let's go with Chris, that's true. Let's go with day 9. That's true. So now let's go back and take a look. Right here. And let's send it. And the only 2 we have left are Chris Shad and Chris Shad 1. Okay, I know that was fast, but that should show you all the combinations of our API. We want to be able to get all our data, get just one user, log in, add a new user, change password, use an email, or delete. I hope that helps. Thank you very much. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.